they wanted to go a different direction. So they got a 5-member board, 3 of them wanted to go a different direction. They had no plans. They didn't have anybody hired. So they hired a buddy, kind of, to be an intern. In the meantime, they lost out on a $7 million grant. When that happened. So now then they went and tried to hire the neighboring county's engineer for $165,000, which is $15,000 more than he was making on these other counties. So of course, what's he do? He goes back to his other county, says, I need a $15,000 raise or I'm leaving.
I don't know anything you can talk about this in a public meeting.
That was something I'm just glad we're in Iowa County. So yeah. Madison County's having troubles too with their auditor there. So it's public knowledge. It's out on the.
What's the auditor?
She resigned, and then they appointed a new one, and it's like we're going to do today. After they didn't have the public hearing, and the citizens were upset they didn't have a special meeting.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm trying to make sure we got all the attorney, make sure we're doing this all correct.
Yeah, that's their attorney led them astray. Yeah. What they're saying. It's interesting. You should read some of the stuff about them 2 counties. So I highly recommend it. That's all. I didn't have anything else going on for me this week.
I did not have anything. I don't believe. I did not.
I want to bring up the email here quick. I had an email from that new district that we.
Mental health.
Yeah. So basically the state is not going to fund them completely on this transition. So they're figuring out, but they said they would be able to. So basically the state said, let me see if I can. The state said 2 places she highlighted were this guy who answers her back on the 31st of July to questions she had on the 17th of July from HHS. Unemployment benefits owned beyond the conclusion of the closeout period, like other debts attributed to the mental health district region, remain the responsibility of the regions and component counties. Which we were told that's fine because we were supposed to have that in the budget. But then it says any revenues received after the conclusion of the closeout may either be returned to the payer or retained by the region's component counties. So I inquired to Deb. I'm not sure if is our employee still working? Is she done?
Must be still working.
Really?
So I said, well, if she would possibly collect unemployment, are we going to have to worry about that? And she says, her response was, I have no concern at this juncture. There will be no ability to pay anything after December 31st. So we should be good to go. But I was worried at first that, here they told us and we voluntarily kept this employee.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's going to be okay. But that's all I had for the week.
I don't think I had anything on that. Worked in the cemetery a little bit yesterday, getting ready to pull tombstones. That part's done.
What did you do?
Oh, when they replace tombstones, when they break off, they're piling them up in the corner.
Oh, I gotcha.
Nobody's ever hauling them away.
Yeah.
So she went out and marked them, and I just went out with some ledge broken up.
Yeah.
Did you go down to one by North English?
No, what they call a tombstone, a little moringa.
Oh. I know there's some down there down in North English too.
Down the dirt road.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take care of the stuff in the bottom and liquor license.
Make a motion to approve liquor license.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Purchasing card request consideration, Iowa County Health Department. You saw that in your pamphlet.
Yeah.
They're requesting a card because there's a lot of things you have to get off the internet. Questions, concerns? They have a limit of, what, 3,000, is that what I said?
It's pretty standard. I'll make a motion to approve the.
Is there a second?
What's it for?
Credit card?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Was next week when Brandy's gonna be done again?
I think that's when they're going to the Beaver game, I think.
Because you mentioned, I don't know if we have stuff.
Yeah,
Do we have?
well, wait, no, she's here next, gone the 22nd.
Okay.
That's when you're going to, John? You're going 27th?
I'm gone the 29th.
Okay, Brandy asked if we wanted to meet on the 22nd, but that's up to you guys, depends what we have.
Possibly no meeting, it says state fair,
On the 20th?
ISAC.
On the 22nd?
22nd is my meeting up in Eldora as well.
Okay. So we'll keep that in mind, as of right now, let's technically not have a meeting unless you guys want one. We have nothing on the
I
agenda.
have nothing that, yeah, will be pressing, but. There's time.
Anybody have anything else? Well, go into recess, I guess. So Nick gets here.
Oh. What are we? Oh, I forgot to call it. Thanks for fixing that. Out there. He did a nice job.
Good.
Also, the person that was requesting gravel appreciates you getting it done.
Which one?
Down at, northeast of North English, in and out.
Okay.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
He called me and I said, well, I'll talk to the engineer to have him call you. I said, I can't tell you your name. So I always like to drive down and take a look before I call. I drove down there and I'm like, it's gravel. So I called him back and he goes, I apologize. He goes, I talked to him a couple of days ago and I didn't realize they'd been out there. But I really appreciate it. Sorry for the confusion.
We've been hauling lots of rock.
I didn't even know that road was out there. You take 310th Street, you go east and then go south.
Okay, okay.
There's where the old bridge is out, there's railroad, I think it was railroad. Bob Huber owns a little sliver, Steve Axner owns a big part of it.
Yeah, I've only, been down that way once.
Well, if you go east on 305th, it's a dead end. Then you come to 310th and you go east.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay. Oh, anyway.
clear down. Right here.
Yeah, I haven't been down that way too much.
I've never been down, the old bridge is still, yeah, it looks like people drive UTVs down below the bridge and then up the other side.
Okay, we're still waiting on the bridge on D. M1912, the one north of town, backfilling, and the box will be here on the 19th, so that's coming right up. Our guys are grading, more dust controls going down, mowing, a lot of spot and rock too, and then the big thing also, besides the box out here, is they've been patching a lot out there on B Avenue. So I know it's, you know, it can be hard work and it can be hot some days, so if you see them, tell them good job, but they're really doing good out there. And we've been training the office manager. She's real smart, getting a good hold on everything, so that's good. Our weed commissioner person does start on Monday. That is Drew DeSchmidt. So I'll be hanging out with him for some of those days next week. Since that's kind of what he's been doing in the past, we're gonna give him kind of free rein to, you know,
Do it his way.
do it his way. Me and him kind of will work together, and I'll make sure that he gets all the equipment that he can, that he wants, and he can set it up how he wants. And I'm excited to do that. You know, not necessarily show him the Iowa County way, but he can set it up himself and teach. We'll kind of bounce off each other.
Are you still pumping water at the county hill, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so be sure, don't forget free training.
Yeah. And that's on day one to close that up. So
Make sure I remind him about it, because I just forgot about that.
our guys did a survey this week of a bridge, and that's one that we'll be doing next spring in-house. So I got a good jump on design on that. We've been sending some mechanics all around. They're doing really, really good. I'm searching for a new lowboy and a new semi. So trying to bring everyone together on that, and I think that's going pretty good there. Also, our assistant engineer did put in his couple-week notice there, so he will be.
Didn't get along with the boss.
No, not that. I think Johnson County had an opening for just a little bit more money, so he was unsure about the financial future here, so he wanted to go over there, or kind of felt like he had to go over there. So which is really gonna hurt us because, you know, we got a lot of projects coming up, and if we do get that money for the L Road or the money to realign that curve out there by T Avenue, that was really his specialty, you know, vertical curves, right away, all that stuff, making corridors. So while I can try to, you know, if we do finding somebody new, they're not going to be as advanced in AutoCAD as Matt ever was. So with the office manager, I'll probably help out with the office manager to make sure everything goes good there for a while. Your new assistant, if we were to get one, probably won't know AutoCAD, so I'll probably have to take over some of the other bridges and roads. But I probably won't have time to do those curves and everything else. So that L Road's a $2 million project, and those curves is a $500,000 project. So that's $2.5 million. You might have to hire that out. Engineering fees are usually about 10%. So if we hire those out, we're looking at, I'm probably gonna need $250,000 to do that. And usually, since those are federal projects, they're on a time crunch, so I'm hoping that, you know, if we get that in. So.
But the assistant you hire, correct?
Yeah.
I can remember how we did that.
Yeah. No, I hire the assistant, but being Iowa County, I mean, we can hope for the best, but
Your other cousins?
I do have like 8 others that are civil engineers, yeah, you're never gonna get anybody as good as he was, or anybody, I think, that would be able to take on that challenge of those 2 roads. So just be prepared for that if you want to keep, if we end up getting both those and you want to keep that $2.5 million, it's going to cost us some, probably. And so we'll get that posted, and or at least start planning on how we're going to post for that. And then don't forget, swing by this afternoon. We do have a retirement party from 1 to 3.
Any other questions for Nick? How long has Matt been here?
10 years. A little over 10 years.
Is he gonna be the head engineer or Johnson assistant?
Because they brought one of the assistants up to be the head, didn't they?
Huh?
Did they move up with them?
Yeah, they have 3 or 4 assistants over there. The kind of the 3rd one in line, I'll say, went to be the head one. So that one kind of opened up. And yeah, it's not even that much more money, but I think just would have gave raises or something, because I think it's gonna good. You guys have to do what you have to do, and he's got to do what he's got to do, you know. But I think in the end, it is going to cost us quite a bit more money than what it would have. So, but that's also if we get them, you know. So I got a few months to try to figure it all out.
Okay,
All righty.
thanks.
Jim, thank you guys.
Thanks, Nick. Have a good weekend.
roughly on the north ridge by Sayers' help for that?
Should be open by Labor Day, hopefully. Give or take.
Thank you much.
This last week's.
Going to public hearing.
Come out of recess.
Yep.
I'll second that.
You want to talk slowly so Seth can come back in? There he is. Sorry. We are in public hearing. Wait, all in favor? Opposed, say nay. We are in public hearing. Public hearing to appoint Iowa County recorder appointment. Is any public opinion written? No public? Motion to go out of public hearing then?
Make the motion to go out of public hearing.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We're at a public hearing. Is there a motion to?
Motion to adjourn.
No.
Oh.
Is there a motion to appoint?
Oh,
I'll make a motion to appoint, do I need to say?
Yeah.
Lynn Training.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
I'll make a motion to go adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say nay.